for the stuff.
The Archers is the world's longest-running radio show, with more than 15,000 episodes broadcast. Despite being a rural flavour show, The Archers is recorded in the heart of the UK's second-largest city, Birmingham.
Previously in The Archers. It's Ambridge's opening match of the Ashes against Darrington, but Tracy is a no-show. Worried, Pat calls in to see her, sympathizing when he sees how down she is. Pat tries to persuade her back to the cricket. The team needs her. But Tracy feels no one wants a loser like her around. She has nothing to offer. In that case, declares Pat, she will leave. Tracy can choose to stay at home and ruminate, or join them and support her team. Tracy turns it around and goes to the match after all, which Ambridge wins. Tony tells her she made the difference. Tracy's grateful Pat gave her a talking to. She has seen what it is like when a team leader lets everyone down, and she doesn't want to do the same. Jill's looking forward to watching Leonard at the match with his lucky bat. Fallon reckons she might wander over later too. She thinks the veterans competition is a good idea. Fallon's delighted when Jill takes two of her new recipes kitchens to try at Brookfield. She is using some secret ingredients, but later at the match Fallon's chatting with Pat when she remembers she is using the wrong jar of ingredients. Jill's quiches will taste horrible. She rushes to Brookfield with replacements to find Jill replete and celebrating Leonard's winning run earlier. Mortified, Fallon's fall of apologize, but Jill insists the family enjoyed every morsel of the quiches. Some of the best dishes have been the result of creative mistakes. This inspires Fallon to consider holding a competition for a brand new dish. Thank you for listening, and now I will leave you with the episode of The Archers.
You're listening to Monday's episode of The Archers from BBC Radio 4.
And bananas and milk. That's $3.41.
Thank you.
Might have come from Brookfield.
Sorry?
The milk, one never knows.
Oh, no.
Or perhaps one does.
Yes?
Well, they're very keen to tell us all sorts of things about what we eat these days.
That's true. Like exactly where it comes from.
Very often in the voice of the food itself.
I am a happy slice of British bacon from a friendly Borsetshire farm.
I love to sizzle under a medium grill. I'm Jim, by the way.
I'm Jim, and I like it best when I'm tucked up between two slices of bread.
No, I mean that's me. Jim Lloyd.
Oh, I see. Sorry.
And you work at Home Farm, I believe.
Yes, Stella Pryor.
I thought so. Good to meet you at last.
Hello.
As a matter of fact, there was something I wanted to ask you.
Ask away. If I can't tell you, I'll tell you I can't tell you.
This slurry we've been hearing about, is it going ahead?
Yes. Happy to confirm that Brookfield and Home Farm have come to an agreement.
I see.
Apparently, there's been some sniping in the village, but I don't think that'll hold it up.
No?
Well, no. It's mostly people who haven't bothered to find out what's actually being proposed, and who, quite frankly, just love to moan.
Is that so?
You know the sort.
I do indeed know the sort. I'm one of them.
So what I bring to something like this, what I bring is mostly... What do I bring? Commitment? Oh, yeah, that's right. Total commitment.
Mum!
Oh, Chelsea!
What are you doing?
Nothing. Just going through what I have to say.
What about?
This job I'm going for on Wednesday at Lower Loxley.
So you'll be working there then?
Well, I got an interview.
Reception, like before?
Not really. wiping tables and stuff.
Wiping tables? That is disgusting.
You take what you can get these days, Charles.
That bad, is it?
What?
For us, I mean, things are bad as that. Right, so they obviously are.
No, it's okay. We're gonna be okay.
You can tell me, Mum.
I am telling you, we're all right. Hey, I was just thinking I might make up a special pudding for the big picnic on Jubilee Field. Fallon's got this competition.
No, don't
going.
change the subject.
You have to come up with a brand new pudding.
Mum! I'm not a kid anymore. I can take it.
Honestly, sweetheart, it's not your problem.
You don't tell me, I'll imagine it. That's going to be a million times worse.
I'm supposed to keep you from all this, Chelsea. That's what mums are supposed to do.
I want to know, Mum. Tell me.
And I wouldn't say I was ill-informed. I am well aware of what the problem is.
Actually,
Huge traffic-stopping lorries forging their way through the village
that's not
at
necessarily.
the beck and call of big business. Through our village, my home, and trailing muck behind them, which in turn will cause a noisome cloud to hang over Ambridge. What I don't know is the details, what precisely Home Farm plans to inflict on us.
It is not a case of inflicting anything. Jim, give us some credit, please. We have plans.
I'm sorry, Stella. Customers.
What?
Someone's coming to be served. This is a shop, you know, not a debating chamber. We have a duty to our customers. If there's anything you want to say in your defence, the best thing might be to convene a meeting in the village hall. Are you all right there, Eddie? Anything I can help you with?
Another thing is, the car's on the wobble. I keep hearing these noises. A bit scratchy, a bit clicky, you know? And it worries me. I wake up in the night hearing them.
So get it fixed.
That's it though. I don't even take it in because I know what will happen. They'll say this one's doing and that one's doing and it needs a new set of what's-its and that'll be that. Suddenly we got no car. And with me looking for work, I need a car. And you and Brad, you need us to have the car.
You don't have to worry about that. I can always wangle a lift.
You shouldn't have to though. It's basically money. Everything's basically money in the end.
So we have to cut back on stuff.
Yeah, I know.
So?
I know it sounds simple, Chels, but I can't make it work. I get no help from your granddad. He says don't ask him to change, not now. Then there's Gary. Eats like a horse and helps himself to whatever he finds. And the bills. Same old bills keep coming round and round. You think about them half the night and then you get up and there they are, on the doormat, in real life.
When you get another job, things will get better.
See where I'm going to get another job.
Well, Lower Loxley. It'll be a start.
Yeah.
What?
Trouble is, I have worked there before, and we didn't get on so well.
What happened?
They sacked me.
Why?
They said I was surly,
Surly?
back answering sort of thing.
You?
I was a bit.
I can't hardly believe it.
All these things come back to haunt you. You should learn from this, you know.
Me? I'm not surly.
You didn't think I was at your age. Anyway, it was the same with that blessed telesales job. That cow remembered me from school and that's what did for me. Once they find out what I'm really like.
No, Mum, you're fantastic.
Right. Oh, sorry, Chelsea. I shouldn't have told you all that.
I asked.
But you should forget it now.
What?
It's not for you to worry about all this, sweetheart.
No, Mum, I want to. I want to help. And I can.
I don't want you worrying about it.
To start off, I got tickets I can sell.
What tickets?
That gig in Birmingham.
Solid Otter. You love Solid Otter, Chelsea.
Oh, not that good. That crap, actually. I can sell them on this afternoon.
No,
No
don't.
props.
No, don't, please. Just hang on to them. Let's see how things go first. Can we do that?
All right. But I want you to know you're our mum. So you don't have to do this on your own. And Brad will say the same.
Chelsea, I don't know what to say.
Orbins? Oh, why? You want to talk to Mum? There you go. Oh, God, Gary. I'm going to shoot off to college now.
Right.
You can stop worrying. I'm with you on this now.
Thank you, Chels.
Bye, Mum.
Gary, what can I do for you?
Some of those sandwiches came in with the lime. I brought you one for your lunch.
Thank you, Dad.
You like those, I think. Besides, I thought you'd be interested in the latest slurry development.
You hear that?
The dog?
Yes. It was tethered to the railing by the front door.
Oh dear. Another one.
Abandoned for us to deal with.
Post-lockdown pets.
Another greyhound. Not even a note with this one. It's uncaring, Dad. They just assume we'll take them on.
What do you do?
There's little we can do. Patch them up and hand them over to the rescue shelter.
Ah, Mr. Lloyd. They said you'd be here.
They were
I'm
right.
Mr. Lloyd.
Mr. Lloyd.
We're both Mr. Lloyd. This is my son.
The shop said you'd be here.
Alistair, this is Stella Pryor.
Of course. Pleased to meet you.
I was just about to tell you, Stella and I had a conversation this morning in the shop
Hardly a conversation.
about slurry.
You stated your views. I could hardly get a word in.
That has been known before with my
I did
father.
think about what you said.
Good.
And I thought you were right to be annoyed. I'm sorry I disparage people who object to the slurry.
Apology accepted.
But I will not be bullied into calling a meeting.
Bullied?
I'm quite prepared to explain
There was
the
no
situation.
bullying, not on my part.
Well, sometimes you can be
You
a
were
bit...
rude and dismissive.
Eddie came in to be served.
Please, Dad.
I was obliged to serve him.
Please. Look, why don't we discuss this quietly over coffee? My room's free until 1:15.
What you're imagining, muck and straw scattered from trucks all over Borsetshire roads, is really not what we're talking about here. The deal we have with Brookfield is for slurry. Slurry transported in sealed tankers, virtually no smell and no spillage.
If all goes according to plan.
Well, yes, of course, but we do plan. I mean, we have gone into this taking the animals' welfare and the environment into consideration. Slurry is much easier to handle with the up-to-date equipment we have.
But these vehicles, they'll still go through the village.
Not really. The tankers will turn right just past the stables.
Then go by Keeper's Cottage.
Yes, nowhere near the centre.
There is actually an awkward corner if you go that
Yes,
way.
we've noted that.
And these tankers are big. There'll be a pile-up of traffic and people will be trying to get to schools to pick up children.
We'll avoid the school run.
Hospitals for appointments, emergencies.
But we will warn you when we're moving the slurry. And it'll only be 3, perhaps 4 times a year.
Oh,
We think it can be managed properly, especially if we keep channels of communication open.
I see. Yes.
Sounds reasonable to me.
Yes, well, this is something of a relief to me. I must admit you and Ruth have done well by us.
So,
Yes, I'm happy to take all this to the parish council.
thank you, Jim.
Though you are quite right about keeping channels of communication open.
Someone else trying to communicate?
So we're here.
They get dumped here, I'm afraid.
Abandoned. Quite thoughtlessly.
What is it?
Greyhound.
Does it have a name?
Not one they bothered to pass on to us.
Poor thing. I am quite interested at the moment. In dogs, I mean.
Really? I don't suppose you'd like to make his acquaintance.
Mum, I'm back. Oh, you're still in here.
You want some lunch?
Already got it. Couple of pasties. One each. Fancy a pasty?
Why not?
And here, look at this. Scratch card.
Oh, Chelsea, that's no
Now
answer.
listen, it's a winner, an actual winner. 10 quid.
Our luck has changed.
Mum, are you all right?
Gary's got himself a job.
A job?
Everyone seems to be getting jobs around here except me.
What is it?
On the docks.
Docks? What, like boat docks? On and off ship docks with a parrot on his shoulder? What docks we got around here?
We haven't. It's at Harwich.
Harwich? He's going to be working in Wales.
No, Chelsea. The East Coast. It's miles away.
Then how's he going to get there?
By moving out. That's how.
Oh, well, sorry he's going and everything. I like Uncle Gary, but honest, Mum, think about it. That scuzzy room and that haircut. We're not going to miss him, are we?
I tell you what we are going to miss though, Chelsea. His share of the rent.
The rent?
This is another hole in our income. If we can't pay the rent, the next step is they chuck us out.